Hey class, Absolute 5 here. So today's topic I'm going to talk about is being good enough. And what I mean specifically is you have to accept the fact that you are good enough to do practically anything you want to talk about or you want to do practically in life. So this is also a nice reflection video for myself, but also hopefully I hope you guys can take something from this as well. So I am good enough to be a teacher. Why? Because I have the skills, the tools, and the mentality and the attitude to actually inspire students in such a way that is, I would say, inspiring, very productive, and in such a way to motivate students in such a way that they are able to move on to the next level and push themselves harder than ever before. And that there are some days I don't feel all too good all the time, but that's life. That's the part of also being a spiritual person. Everyone assumes that being a spiritual person, meaning that you just have to, oh, I have to stay positive all the time, I can't never have one bad thought. No, I have bad thoughts all the time. All I do is, here's the thing though, I let them pass through my mind as if they're clouds, or if not, they're just passing by, and you don't think about these thoughts. Because whatever you focus on, it actually grows more. So if you think of a negative thought and you let it nurture and grow, you end up becoming a pessimistic person or a negative person to the point that you're going to suffer. That's why I say I'm good enough to be a teacher, because of the fact that I'm able to think in such a way, be very honest and direct with my students. Not 100% honest, but let's say 99% honest with my students, because they need somebody to trust. That's why I'm there to be open as possible to my students all the time. Now, just doesn't always have to be my profession. I'm good enough, let's say my personal life. I am good enough to be with somebody in my life. Yes, I am. I have a significant other right now who I will not address at the moment, but I am good enough to have a relationship, because there are some people they always kind of like question, like, should I be in this relationship? Should I not be in this relationship? Or like, is this right for me? Or am I forever going to be alone? And the answer to those questions are simply that you are where you need to be, meaning if you are single, you need to take this time to be single and enjoy that single life. Because eventually, not saying that everyone's guaranteed a relationship. No, you may never get a relationship, which is, some people's worst nightmares. But the thing is, the point I'm making is that you are good enough to have a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship right now, you are good enough to be single right now. And that you take the time to grow and heal yourself when you're single, depending on the situation. Or if not, let's say you never had a relationship, think of it as a surprise waiting to happen. And when that happens and you finally get a relationship with somebody, you're going to be in for a treat. Let's put it that way. You're in for a treat. That's for personal reasons why like I feel like I'm good enough to be in a relationship, because of the fact that I know I'm honest, I'm loyal, I do my best to tell the truth. Not saying I tell the truth all the time, but my point is that I'm not a saint, And but the thing is, do I lie? No, that's one thing I don't do. I don't like liars, and I don't like lying that much. But if it's something like not that important, like very tiny, I won't say anything until it comes up again. So I guess if you want to count that as lying, then okay, I guess I am a bit of a liar, I guess, then, if I want to put it that way. But if it's something small, like, let's say, like, I don't know, I don't know, a car, like, stopped halfway and almost hit me. Like, it's a minor detail, but it's nothing like I'm going to share that detail, or like I'm in the bathroom and I have a hard time doing so and so, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna really share every single thing. That's what I mean by like holding some information back, because it's like you don't really need to know what I do when I go to the bathroom. Come on, that's a given. That's what I mean by, I don't say everything, because you don't really need to know everything. But am I good enough to be in a relationship? Yes, for the simple fact that I am honest, trustworthy, and caring. That I can definitely say right away. And let's say one more thing about being good enough, about, let's say, I guess achievements or career-wise. Well, I did talk about career already, but let's say goals. You are good enough to do these things. So let's say you haven't accomplished anything. Well, let's not go that extreme. Let's say you have goals that you want to accomplish, or you're in the process of accomplishing them. I say keep going. You never know what you can accomplish until you try. Or if you're already in the process, keep pushing yourself to the point that you achieve your goal. Because in life, I'm not trying to say that you only live once and you have to do it. No, it's more like, it's not a race to see who does it the fastest. It's more like it's a marathon where some people will have a fast head start, but then the other person can catch up with the marathon, because maybe something might happen to that person and then they'll slow down. You never know. Kind of like the situation what happened to me, where I ended up, I was very, very far ahead of a lot of my friends, where I was in college and I taught, and I was already I was very young, like 17 or 18. I was already in college, and some of my friends, they weren't even working. They were just hanging out, goofing around. And part of me was like, am I really missing out with these people? And I was thinking that for a very long time, until I was like 20-something, 23 years old. I ended up I was already graduated with my bachelor's, and I was already in a master's in mathematics program, pure mathematics. And that's where I dropped out. So I was thinking I was ahead of my friends the whole time, but this whole roadblock of me almost burning out at Queens had affected me to the point that I had to end up taking a 4-year hiatus to grow, to see what's it like to work, what's it like to do these other things that I feel like I've missed out on, that I thought I was missing out on. But then eventually I ended up coming back to mathematics, and I'll share that reason another time. But the idea is, through my mistakes, through my experience, I eventually ended up coming back to the same path that I was on, of being a math professor. Well, in this case, a math adjunct. But eventually, I will probably do a PhD program eventually. I just have to find a way to do it right now. Right now is not the time, but eventually I will. But in the meantime, I could learn other skills in the meantime that I feel like I need, that I'm good enough to learn, you know what I mean? So as far as goals, my goals is to get better at my Spanish, because my Spanish is terrible. I need to probably travel more. I already traveled twice this year, so I'm happy about that. I need to, I guess, learn other skills, like be more proficient at Excel, be, I guess, more open. But that's my thing. That's not really a good one, because it's like I'm already open as is. And I'm very comfortable with just about almost any topic as is. Not being open, I would just name one more thing. I guess I would, as a goal, to be good enough to do. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with me having my own school business I could consider doing as my own, as that I'm actually good enough to do. I think I could probably do that. That's like one of those are like the goal that's not short term, but it's definitely like a big goal. Have my own school, Palomino College or something. That'd be pretty funny to have a Palomino College. That'd be hilarious to actually try to go for. Should probably actually look into that. But the idea is, you see how I'm actually reflecting and doing all these things. The point of this video is this: you are good enough for all these things that I just did. I reflected on my career, I reflected on my personal life, my relationship, and I reflected on my own personal goals that I actually want to do. So try this exercise out for yourself, see what you get, and let me know in the comments below on what you feel, or what you feel you are good enough and what you feel you aren't good enough. Okay, so that's the video for you guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Slap that bell button so it rings in your ears, and if you want more content. And I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. I said that already twice. So this has been Absolute 5. I'm Raja Palomino, and math is infinite because there are infinitely many possibilities. You guys have a good one, all right? Take care.